Hey, what's up, Virgo? This is your reading for the first 2 weeks of February. Let's dive in and see what the cards have to say. Also, if you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And let's get going here. I've got 6 decks that I'm going to pull separate cards from, including this main spread of 6 cards. So we'll try and get some real good information for you to help you along on your journey here for the first 2 weeks of February for Virgo. Six cards for Virgo. Got the Magician coming out. All right. Bottom of the deck, you've got 8 of Pentacles. So that's all about honing and using your talent and skills. Maybe you've worked really hard to build your talent and skills over the last several months, and now you're beginning to utilize them with this Magician card here. So, that's all about alchemy. It's all about using the knowledge you've gained and beginning to transform things, pulling that rabbit out of the hat and getting people to go, wow, I can't believe you did that. You've got the Justice card here, the Magician card. So we've got some major arcanas popping out. In your recent past, it looks like, or even in the current energy, it looks like with the 9 of Swords, it looks like there's a bit of stress and anxiety there. But you've also got the Release the Past card. So change, you're in the midst of change, and that can always be a bit unnerving. That's what it seems to me. We've got the 3 of Swords card here, so there could be some heartbreak. You could be getting out of a very painful relationship, or you could have had your heart broken. You could have had to end something. So even though we've got some challenging cards here, it looks like it's clearing the way for justice to come in, for you to step into your power with the Magician card, your transformative energy. And eventually, you've got the 10 of Coins here. So that's all about celebration, bounty, abundance, and enjoying the outcome of all of your hard work. So, yeah, and you've got at the bottom of the deck, which is what you might not be seeing right now, you've got talent and skills. So all of these challenges has actually brought you a lot of knowledge and positive energy to utilize in the world. And so you have a lot of challenges. You have a lot of challenges in the past, but you also have a lot of skills and a lot of talent to help you build your pentacles there with the 8 of Pentacles. So that's really beautiful energy. And in addition to Justice, you've got the Temperance card. And the Temperance is kind of similar to the Magician and Justice in that it could be about finding the middle ground and turning a negative situation into a positive one. So yeah, being balanced in your heart, justice in your life, tying up the loose ends, stepping into your power with the Magician energy. Beautiful reading. You've also got the Lovers. So there could be some new love energy coming in that you're not aware of right now. New love is trying to find you if you're coming out of a past relationship with the 3 of Swords, which speaks of a bit of heartbreak. So coming out of that energy and changing, and more positive energy coming your way. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. I'm going to pull one card from each of these 6 beautiful decks here. Get some more information that can back up your main spread, Virgo. All right. Superhero. So that goes very well with the Magician card. Maybe you've been through some challenging times, but you're beginning to become so strong that you can lift your whole world up, you know. Maybe the challenges have become easy for you to overcome, so you're a superhero. You know, you're beginning to fly. And this card, this change card, that's someone flying right there, you know. She's flying free. Cool, so the superhero card and the magician card, you got some powerful transformation energy coming in there. Abracadabra, see what you can do, Virgo. And this is the Magic Earth, or the Earth Magic Oracle deck. First 2 weeks of February, messages for Virgo. We've got the Cave card, Sanctuary. So that's about finding your inner peace, your inner balance, so that you can come out as the magician here. You might need to take a bit of a rest period. If you've been through a lot with the Three of Swords, some heartbreak, you got to let all that go so you can move, so that you can change, release the past, and come into that magician energy. But you got to spend some time in the cave, spend some time loving yourself in the cave there, in order to allow that change to come in, so that you're not moving forward with any baggage. You got to let the baggage go, forgive and forget, and allow change to come in by being kind of in a neutral place rather than in a place of anger or regret or fear. Messages for Virgo. This is the messages from your angels deck here. First 2 weeks of February, messages from Virgo. Messages for Virgo. So we got 2 angel messages there. Vanessa and Grace and Antoinette. So Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose, which way takes me away from it. And it looks like Vanessa is in a cave here. So that's an interesting kind of correlation there. But yeah, that's looking within, entering your cave and looking within for divine guidance. And the second angel card you got is Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So if someone hurt you, you might want to understand that, you know, we're kind of creatures of habit and we might be triggered and we might act a certain way. A lot of times it's not even the other person's fault. It's just that we might not be vibrationally compatible with other people at certain times of our lives, and it helps us learn when to move on and when to let go so that we can move into something that's better for us, you know. So that's a beautiful card, Grace and Antoinette. And this is the Wisdom of Avalon deck that I'm pulling from now. For Virgo, first 2 weeks of February. Wisdom of Avalon. For Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. Virgo. Oh, interesting. So at the bottom of the deck on that one, we had communication. And that goes very well with partnership. So you could be receiving communication from someone you haven't heard from in a while, or you could be stepping into a new partnership, whether it's in business or in love. But partnership is coming your way. If you need help in some way, it's trying to find you. And this is the daily guidance from your angels deck for Virgo, first 2 weeks of February. Child, you care deeply about your children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. So whether you work with children or you have children of your own, it seems like spending time with children can also help kind of open your heart a bit and put you in a space where you're more likely to step into this magician energy so that you can transform your life and let go of the stress and anxiety. And, you know, children are very playful. So, excuse me, it could also be a message to be a little more playful yourself. Find your inner child. You know, if you don't have children in your immediate surroundings, your inner child might have some work that it needs done on it so that you can move forward. And the last deck I have here is the Ascended Masters deck. I really like this one. For Virgo, first 2 weeks of February. All right. We have the Yes card, Ganesh. So maybe this is a time for you to say yes. There might be a project or someone, you know, a partnership. We got the partnership and the yes card. So you may have been wondering, you know, should I say yes to a partnership? And obviously, you know, don't listen to tarot readings to guide your every decision, but going into the cave in your sanctuary and listening to the inner guidance might help you become a superhero. And there might be a wonderful partnership coming towards you that will help you. So say yes. If it feels right, say yes. I mean, don't say no to something if it can help you along your journey. So that's what I have for you for the first 2 weeks of February, Virgo. I hope you enjoy this. If you've made it this far in the video, please subscribe first and foremost. And if you could like and share, I'd appreciate that too. Thanks so much for taking the time, Virgo. Take care. Namaste.